Yo, this is Chantal Hernandez, 876, representing for World of Reggae Holland. Keep it locked to them, keep tuned to them, don't diss them, listen to them, love them, and we love you.
Greetings, World of Reggae viewers. I'm Jenny Faya, and I'm sitting here next to the lovely Chantal Hernandez.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Pleasure for being here. We're in Amsterdam right now. And I would like to take a fast trip down memory lane. Because you started playing piano at the age of 9, right?
Younger.
Younger?
I started playing at about 7 years old.
Yeah.
And then I got my first formal training at about 7.5, 8 years old.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
And do you still play instruments for your performance?
I don't play the piano on stage. It terrifies me.
Oh, right.
I refuse to do it. I don't know. It's for whatever reason, it's terrifying.
Okay.
It's easier for me to sing to 10,000 people than play a piano for 100. Yeah. It just doesn't happen, but I still use it to write my music and to arrange my music. The piano is what I listen to in any track to figure out which chords I want to use, what keys I want to play with, or everything like that. Yeah, so it's still very important to me.
Okay, you're more comfortable if nobody's there playing piano.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Well, if it's people that I know very well, I'm okay. It doesn't bother me. But playing the piano in front of strangers terrifies me. Yeah.
Okay. And you play other instruments also?
No, I tried learning the guitar, but it was so difficult, and I think probably because I started learning the guitar long after I was doing the piano. So I figured the piano was easier for me. I'll just stick to the piano. So I left it. For a while though, I did play the conga drums, percussions. That was it. Yeah.
Nice. And in your school days, you were in the church
choir. Yes, I was in the church and school choir.
And you were dancing, acting, singing the whole night.
Dancing, acting, singing, the whole stage baby drama. I was a stage baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get encouraged by your parents, your family?
More my extended family and my father in particular. I was raised by my grandmother mostly, and she wasn't too excited about the idea of me doing any of those activities outside of church.
Okay. Yeah.
So it was fine to do it if it was at church, but if it's not at church, then don't do it. My mother just okay with it, but preferred if I didn't really do it.
Okay.
So it was my father and my aunts and uncles that encouraged me mostly to continue doing it.
Okay. But why did you choose to become a singer and not a dancer or actress?
A funny question. I really think that music chose me.
Okay.
And not that I chose music. I tried to avoid it. I tried quitting. Really? Even after I started, It didn't work. As I said, music chose me. So all I did really was answer the call. When I was in school, there were times that I didn't go to class, and I was in the music room around the piano, either practicing for a piano exam or working on a new song. My notebooks, instead of having my schoolwork in there, had songs and poetry and stuff like that. So I think it was just a call, and I answered the call.
All right. And your first break came when you were in a singing group in 1999.
I was in an all-female group called Essence, right? That's true. 5 of us, we were in the choir together. We were in the school choir together, and then decided to group up.
Okay. Why was it?
This was in 1999. Actually, we started in 98, but then the group separated in 99.
After you had the opportunity to work with Mr.
Mikey Bennett, right? That is true. But unfortunately, I was the only one who wanted to continue music on a professional level. Everybody else, I guess, just did it for the experience or for the fun of it, or just to say that they did it. Right.
And how did you pursue your dream to become a singer?
Well, I started with singing background vocals. That was my stepping stone in terms of professionally. I started recording with Gumption They're a very popular reggae band. So I started recording background vocals for their projects in their studios, which is where I met Michael Fletcher, who is Shaggy's musical director and bass player. I did my first 2 solo recordings with him, which were R&B songs, not even reggae. But I started that way. I started singing background vocals on projects in the studios, and then eventually taking it to the stage for stage shows and in tours.
Okay, and I read you're a young veteran in the scene. You're singing harmonies for a whole lot of people.
A lot of people, almost everybody, practically.
And you are in the Wailers?
I was touring with the Wailers. As a matter of fact, I toured with the Wailers for a while, and I left them also to focus on my solo career. Right.
And also, you were also in the group Units?
Units, yeah, well, Units isn't actually disbanded.
Yeah.
It's still a group. All of us in the group still do our individual projects. The Japanese call us the Black Eyed Peas of Jamaica, because, you know, we group up, then we split.
Okay.
Units was a project with Sly and Robbie and Sony Music Japan, and we got some really good results from doing that project. The project was J-pop songs that we did over in English and did them in reggae, or reggae fusions, because some of them were not reggae. And for both albums, we got to the first round of the Grammy selection. Never made it past that, but it's still good. At least the Grammy committee knows my name.
Right.
Yeah.
And now you're focused on your own career.
Yes.
And you released your EP.
Right. I released that EP last year. My Forever.
Yeah. Can you tell us more about it?
It's a 5-track EP done with Necessary Mayhem London, produced by Curtis Lynch. He's a young reggae producer who has also worked with popular R&B artists like John Legend, Alicia Keys, rock artists like the Gorillaz, and a few others. The tracks are mostly old school reggae beats. Most of them were remakes. But he likes the idea of a bass heavy old school beat with the R&B type vocals. So that's really what we did to produce it.
Because I saw the song Sort Me Out. It's a remake.
Sort Me Out is a remake of Champion Lover, right?
Why did you choose that song?
I didn't. That was him and Mr. Clark, Gussie Clark.
Okay.
Gussie came into the studio one day and said, want a sort out tune. We're like, okay. Curtis wanted to do over that song, so they, you know, gave me the track and told me to write verses, choruses, and that's how that song came about.
Nice, I like this song.
Thank you.
And your album is set to release this spring?
Yes.
Can you tell us more about the album?
That album is with Reggae Land, Barcelona. The title will be Gimme What's Mine. That's a kind of dancehall pop song, very suggestive, sexy song. But the album will also feature lovers rock songs and conscious songs. Of course, I have to explore all sides of my emotions. So I let it all out in that album.
And has the album already a name?
Yes, Gimme What's Mine, which will be the title track. Right.
And any collabos?
Yeah, there will be a collaboration with Juggle, actually.
Yeah, Suriname Dutch artist.
Yeah, and we're recording that collaboration tomorrow. Okay. I hope I can do it because I'm sick. But we're recording that collaboration tomorrow.
And what kind of song is it?
It's a conscious song.
Okay.
It addresses social issues and how we can probably overcome them.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
And how did you two came together?
We came together through a series of networking, I guess. His team, or I guess the people that work with him, which would include Orson and Natasha, contacted me about possibly doing a combination with him. Then they started talking to my management team, and the whole networking took place over a series of months and weeks and everything. And
now you're here.
This is it, right?
I'm here. Record it tomorrow.
I'm
anxious to hear it. And in a few days, you're gonna perform in Belgium. With Turbulence.
Right, I'm opening for Turbulence and Black Prophet. Right.
Wow, what can we expect from Chantel and on this performance?
That's hard to tell. Expect fun. I always try to have fun on stage. I really try to be myself. So I interact with the people a lot. I make a lot of eye contact. I sing to the people, perform to the people, and deliver to the people. Try to get them to feel my lyrics, to feel my messages. You know, even though there's a language barrier, music is a language all itself. So I make sure that I connect with the people. So expect fun and expect a connection.
Nice. And is there anything else you want to share with our viewers?
I'm also going to be releasing a second album. After my album with Reggae Land, I'm releasing a follow-up to my EP with Necessary Mayhem. So that's scheduled to come out later this year as well. Expect to see me on many stages this summer. We're planning the summer tour right now. And expect the unexpected. We never know what's going to happen. I never know what's going to happen. I try not to decide things. I try to just let the music tell me what to do.
Oh,
so
nice.
Anything is possible. It's magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I hope you will be back here in Amsterdam.
I definitely will. I will be here this summer.
Nice. And I want to thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for this interview.
Ciao.